Hi, I'm Dale. I'd like to tell you why I started Beyond Physical. Nearly 10 years ago now, I dived into the shallow end of a pool and broke my neck. I ended up paralysed from the shoulders down, and I use a wheelchair still today. Don't get me wrong, I'm much better than I was back then. But let me tell you this, would you believe me if I told you I don't regret diving into that pool? I bet you don't. Most people don't believe me. Now, would you like to be in a place in your life where you could say something that was similar? Would you like to say, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I have good experiences, and I'm okay with everything that's happening around me, with everything I have, but I know it can be better, and I'm going to achieve that? Would you like to achieve it? Beyond Physical can help you do that. What we practice here is known as BEST. It's the bioenergetic synchronization technique, a revolutionary, completely non-invasive neuro-emotional reprogramming system. Let me explain. There are two systems that run our body, our nervous system and our electromagnetic system, which some people call the aura. It's the fields around our body that actually interact with our nervous system. They talk all the time. You can also think of this a bit like your brain and your spinal cord. So, when we function, what should happen is they communicate easily as if through an open door. Let's imagine a bear comes into the room. Now, my accident is the equivalent of a bear. A bear could also be the fact that you're very unhappy with your partner, the fact that you have to have a glass of wine when you come home to de-stress from the day, the fact that you're just stressed all the time, not being able to sleep. All these things can be bears. So, a bear comes into the room. Now, our bodies communicate and they say, can you look up bear for me, please? It looks up bear and it says, run away. You have to survive. So, your body does a number of physiological things to allow you to survive this situation. Your blood pressure comes up, your digestion shuts down, your heart rate increases. You'll recognise all these things as part of fight and flight. I'm sure you felt it at some point. A very tangible fight or flight response is when you're feeling a panic attack. Now, when we turn around and see that the bear is gone, we ask our body to communicate again. Look up BG for bear gone, and it says, okay, you can calm back down. So all those physiological symptoms we had of fight or flight reverse. Our blood pressure lowers, our heart rate lowers, our digestion kicks back in, our creativity and healing is enabled. This is the crucial thing. When we're surviving, we are not healing. We don't do both at the same time. Now, the point of BEST, the point of coming to Beyond Physical, is to put our system in healing mode all the time. We don't want to be surviving, we want to be living vibrantly. So how do we do that? How do we achieve it? Well, we use the BEST technique to update the neuro-emotional programming that happened when we saw that bear and we ran for our lives. So, for instance, when I had my accident, I was very happy. Let's use happiness. When we see the bear and we're happy, we run. Now, if there's too many bears at once, they all come in the room together or they come along so fast, you can't chill out, basically, between them. The conversation between our systems stops. That door where the communication was flowing freely shuts down. Now, if the last message your system got was run for your life, what happens when your body never gets the message that you're safe again? Now, not only have you associated being happy with running for your life, but you're permanently in a state where you're in fight or flight. Your system is wearing out. That's where chronic fatigue comes from. That's why you can't sleep at night. That's why you feel stressed all the time. Now, when your body breaks down for longer and longer periods, that's where disease comes from. That's where arthritis, for example, your joints wear out and things like that. It's all part of this system. So what we do is update that message to say those emotional patterns are safe. So your body can wind back down. You can go back into healing and out of survival. So you don't feel as stressed. Suddenly you can sleep. Pain disappears. Your body starts to heal itself. All these things, even experiences in your life, attracting good experiences, happen when we're in this healing situation. So, I would love for you to talk to us about how we could help you, how we could bring you back to healing and have you feel well, feel happy, fulfill goals and desires in your life, just have great stuff happen. I'd love for you to talk to me about that, and I'm hoping what I said makes sense to you, and I'm super excited about hearing from you soon. Thanks for listening.